Michael, I think we may be the only ones lurking at guessing everybody's planning on going to the summit. This one was postponed.
But the summit's next week, right?
Right. Yeah. So I'm guessing that they postponed this call. But I could be wrong.
I figured this was the last call before the summit.
We can both hang out here and we'll find out. I'll give it another 5 minutes. And,
I'll go look at my email and see if they canceled it.
I didn't see anything to cancel. I got the reminder that it was happening. So that's why I thought I would check in.
Yeah, I got a reminder that it was coming and a reminder that it's now.
Exactly. Presumably everybody else got the same thing.
So what do you do for Legrand?
Oh, I do a lot of reading, work from home. That
sounds like a good job.
It can be. You know, it gives me some flexibility, lets me set my own hours, and I'm accountable to just very few people, so it's fun.
I just do standards.
It's a good investment of time, and certainly a good way for companies to understand what the rest of the world is doing. So.
Yep, and nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, exactly. If you take the stuff that is high value add but is undesirable from perspective of most people, then you tend to have it all to yourself.
Mm-hmm. I've been doing it for 35 years.
Good night. You've been with nVent the whole time, or where were you before?
32 years with nVent. I'm technically retired.
That's interesting. Okay.
There's a whole pile of people that work for nVent that are retired and are working part-time and end up being subject matter experts or doing jobs that nobody else, none of the younger generation wants to do.
Right, because it's not sexy, or it's too difficult, or
it's not video games.
Yeah.
It's not sales. It's not marketing. It's not bleeding edge.
And I'm not using AI.
Yeah. Or
I have to understand numbers. I got to calculate BTUs and watts.
And you have to have, in order to do standards, you really have to have an awful lot of experience so that I see proposals all the time that were done 30 years ago unsuccessfully.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe now's the time.
There you go. Things from telecom, things from old mainframe days, all kinds of stuff. Yep.
I worked on liquid-cooled mainframes in the 80s.
Thank you very much, IBM.
And Honeywell.
Yeah.
And Cray.
Oh, and CDC.
Yep. Yeah, we had a 6600 at school that was two-phase cooled.
Okay, so I get the impression you and I are probably roughly the same age. So I graduated in 85. So same era, that kind of stuff. So very nice. But I got to do stuff. My dad was in the Schlumberger oil well services, and he incorporated the first PDP-8, the first PDP-11, the first PAX-11 750.
I haven't worked on repairing a PDP-8 since yesterday.
Oh my goodness. You have some interesting skill sets to bring to the bear.
There are 3 PDP-8s within 4 feet of me.
Good night. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So do you have a Deck Rider 2 terminal in front of you too?
No, I don't. I've got a VT78, which is a VT52 terminal with a PDP-8 in the bottom of it.
That's awesome.
And I got a PDP-10 in the cellar, one of the deck mainframes.
That's impressive. So are you developing or maintaining other people's software applications that are still running?
Nope, hardware for a museum.
Oh, that is cool. Very cool. Which museum is that?
The Rhode Island Computer Museum.
The Rhode Island Computer Museum.
But I also work with the System Source Museum in Maryland and the Computer History Museum in California.
That's so cool.
And the Computer Museum in Stuttgart.
Goodness.
And another one just outside of Stockholm.
Okay. So do you also have a like a Cray XMP there in the museum or any of those?
We've got a EL98, a J916, a T3E, and a SV1.
Good night. Okay. That's impressive.
And they're all air cooled.
So I'm trying to remember which one it was that was in the shape of a C and it had the bubbly liquid for
Cray 1. Cray 1 and Cray 2 look like that.
Yeah. And it had like a couch seat at the front of it.
Yeah, the seat covered the refrigerant pumps and the power supplies.
Nice. I was not intimately familiar with it, but I knew of it, had seen the, all the imagery and all the literature.
Yeah. Christie's auction went off just a few weeks ago that belonged to Paul Allen.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Microsoft.
Yep.
Nice. That's cool. So do you collect them yourself as well, or?
I do. I have probably 150 Sun workstations at home.
Good night. That takes up some space. You must have a big place.
Yeah, I got 800 square foot cellar that's absolutely full of vintage computers.
That's cool.
A bunch of Silicon Graphics workstations too.
SGI. Okay. And let's see, I'm trying to remember. SGI ended up, there was a whole bunch of acquisitions, and somehow they ended up on the West Coast.
Yeah, they bought Floating Point Systems, and then Floating Point Systems had some machines that were based on Spark machines, which they wanted nothing to do, so they sold that group to Sun,
Yes.
and that became the Enterprise 10,000 series machines, which Sun made boatloads of money on.
That makes sense. I'm also trying to think of somebody that was not Scale.
Yeah, SGI also bought Cray.
Okay. A piece of Cray.
Yeah, there was Cray and Cray Research and another one too.
Right. Well, because HPE ended up with a piece of Cray.
And they ended up with Digital Equipment.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
After it had gone through Compaq.
Right. Oh my heavens. That is a lot of history.
Uh-huh.
Well, here we are at 11:15.
Yep.
Roughly 11:13. Nobody else is here.
Nope.
We're in.
I guess we're done.
I think so, but I welcome the chance for the conversation again sometime. I think you've got a lot of interesting history to bring to the table. So, all right. Well, I look forward to seeing you again on one of these calls. All right.
I haven't seen next week one's canceled, but since it's in the middle of the summit, I can't imagine that's going to be on either.
Exactly. So it'll probably be a couple of weeks out. All right. Well, best wishes to you. Thanks a lot.
Yep.